Hello, for gaming community. It has been quite some time. We are here today with the new Vanish Fafnir from the Dynamite Battle Series. Excited about this as we're excited about every new Beyblade that comes out. I don't even know the last time we did our last review. Sorry about that, but we're going to run a quick review right here for Vanish Fafnir. Just came in this week. Excited about it. If you were able to get your hands on one with the pre-order, we really appreciate the support and thank you so much. All right, first off, looking at it, the gold right here, like this is one of the coolest looking Fafnirs that I have seen. I know the whole blade right here. We'll talk about that a little bit more later in the video. um but let's flip over to the back and go over what we have. All right, we have the Fafnir for the core as the blade. As I was saying on the front, it's Vanish. As I was told, it's all rubber, or as we've seen. We're going to go into that once we do the unboxing. The armor is 3. And for the disc, we have tapered, which is a new disc. Everything in the Dynamite series is new as far as the disc goes. And kick is the new driver. Supposing a stamina driver, looks pretty cool. Everything up here looks really unique. This also comes with F gear for Belial, which we will also talk about after we do the unboxing. I also have a Belial out, and we'll get that ready to go. All right, now we're back. I have the scale here because I want to show you a little bit of comparisons with the weight. That's going to be more so for Belial, and I have a Giga with me also off to the side to compare it with tapered. But first, we'll start off at the bottom. We'll start off with kick. Now, kick is pretty unique. It's pretty cool. Talking with my son, it reminds us of Universe as well as the Nothing driver. Nothing, as you know, like the center kind of has like a spring, so it goes in and out. But with kick, this is stable, and this outer ring that is similar to Universe's, this is what has the spring on it. So I imagine with any scraping or anything like that, especially in low mode with these Beyblades, with the new Dynamite Beyblades, it's just gonna scrape along the side and kind of do a little bit of rotation. I don't know if that's gonna be good or bad. We've done some testing with this. Um, and this driver actually is pretty good in stamina. It doesn't beat like or outperform Extend Plus, but I don't know. Maybe if you awaken it, I don't know, but maybe wearing down a little bit on the end of it, maybe it might do a little bit better. It's definitely going to have some competitive performance, competitive testing, so we could see the full, I guess, potential of this driver. But I will say that I think it does have potential. Like, I think some people have dogged it out. I haven't really looked at any reviews for it yet, or a lot of thoughts on what people have, other than just a few thoughts that I've or a few comments I've seen that people don't think it's going to be too great. But it probably has potential, especially in a new DB stadium, because there's so many variables in that new stadium, and if it becomes like competitive standard with the new DB Stadium, I mean, there's limitless potentials for not only this driver but so many others. All right, so now we're gonna hop in to tapered. I will say just off the bat, this feels the lightest of all the new discs came out between Nexus and Giga. This one is definitely a lot lighter. I don't know if it's even heavier than Will. I don't have a Will on me right now, but I will do the weight and compare it to Giga. What I do like is that it's round. It's very balanced. It's more balanced than any of the other discs, even though it is a little bit lighter. If you are going for stamina, this may be something to help either take the center, or if you have the launch to do it, to ride that outside ring for stamina. But it seems cool overall. I just really like just how balanced it is, how round it is. There's no like hidden gimmicks are there, but it's just a little bit light. All right. And then for the blade, the layer, the core, and the armor, which the armor is 3. Um, it looks really cool. I definitely need to take it apart and then push through. Some Beyblades that you get, once you do take out the, once you loosen these, you do kind of have to put a little bit of force. This one wasn't, we didn't have to put too much force on it to pop out the core, but don't be scared. As long as you have it loose, like make sure that you have it loose. These tabs are pointed in, and then put a little bit of pressure to pop it out opposite of where the armor is. So if the armor's on top, you definitely want to flip it over. Well, have it this way, pop it down that way. Armor's on the bottom, you want to pop it out opposite of where the armor is. All right. So you had the armor. I will go ahead and say we have weighed all these. I don't have the other armors with me. I'm not prepared. Sorry. But all the armors seem to have the same weight. They're just different designs. Let me make sure. Yeah, they're just all different designs, but they all have the same weight. So, but I will imagine with their designs will affect weight distribution. If you're into like I guess balancing out your bay or anything like that, like you know, having, I can't remember if it's 2 or 6 that's more round, but you know, the more round it is, the more balanced it is. Just like how you have a textile Beyblades that are more obtuse angles, sharper angles, they're made for hitting and knocking out, and stamina Beyblades, even though Tempest is supposed to be like an attack style Beyblade, is so round, so it's good for stamina. Just that roundness really helps. All right, on to this blade, Vanish. It is complete rubber. Now, I made a little short video as soon as we got these in. I shared it with the dads in our dad Facebook group. I'm going to put the link. I put it in the description below for the YouTube video, but the link will also be on our website. We have a few members in there now in the group. It's just dads and or parents or adults that come together and just to nerd out for a little bit to talk about Beyblades, because we do it with our kids, or we do it around kids, like playing with these unique toys, but therefore the young and the old, and it's a lot of fun, and to communicate with people a little bit older generation. But anyways, back to this. It's all rubber. In the video that I did share with the dads, I think I was talking about, like, or either in the comments, how I was saying I'm not a big fan of all the rubber. I know a lot of people like it. I'm not personally a fan of it, and I'll explain why. I don't have a video to show you, but if you battle with this, Fafnir has always been rubber, always been stamina. Soft launching Fafnir, even hard launching it with the rubber does its main thing is like burst resistance. Like that's what it's for, because it absorbs and everything like that. But another thing it does, it also repels the other Beyblade, or once it hits it, it kind of either knocks the rubber Beyblade will either knock back, or it'll repel the other Beyblade from it. The problem I've run into with this is that you want, when you're going using a stamina type combo, and when it comes to both of the Beyblades being in the center, if you have a right spinning Beyblade against my left spinning Beyblade, I want to stick to you. I want to be close to you with the plastic on plastic. That way I can continue to keep rotating. And as long as I have a good driver and I had a good launch, I should be able to still have that last spin on my opponent, my opposite spin opponent once they die out. The problem with the rubber that I've run into, and it may only be me just because of my launch or anything like that, but once you hit it, it repels and it just keeps bouncing back, and it absorbs it, but it's like spinning a marshmallow, a merry-go-round made out of marshmallows or rubber. As you grab it, you can't get enough grip to launch it hard. It just kind of softly continues to keep spinning and bouncing back instead of that continuous rotation and inertia. But let me get off my soapbox with that. Other than that, this is a really cool layer. It looks, I mean, really cool blade. It looks really cool, and it is complete rubber. Like, it completely bends. These pieces right here are plastic, but it doesn't have any effect too much as long as you're blading. I haven't looked into the future for the other pieces that these are coming with, but with the F gear, like down here, that comes with that's for Belial. So with these holes right here, I don't know if it's just designed to help with the rubber so that it goes in, or there will be another piece to come, hopefully plastic, that can help out a little bit more with the stamina or the weight. But this feels pretty heavy and it's still pretty sturdy, even though it is rubber. It's not like super soft, super gooey. I can do this, but I need to put a little bit of force to it. This is it's sturdy. Um, and I like that. I like that. It's pretty cool. I don't know if we didn't go over the core too much other than taking it out, but this is the coolest looking core. If I do, because Free is my favorite character in Beyblade, like Free, Louis, and Ryuga from the Metal series. Left spin all the way. But this core looks really cool. I'm really excited to see. I know Bahamut's coming out next month, so I'll probably use this with that. Or once the new Longinus comes out, I'll probably use this with that, just because it looks so cool and unique. It's like the gold and this green. I really like it. Really like it a lot. All right, now we'll get into Belial with the F gear. I had the Belial from the DB set. This isn't completely stock. It has Giga on it. And since I have Giga out, bear with me with my scale because it's a little it's having some issues with zeroing out. I need to get a new one. All right. So Giga right here in grams, 33 grams for Giga. All right. Go zeroed out. Tapered 29 grams. All right, leveled out at 29 grams. So about 3 to 4 grams lighter than Giga, which is the heaviest disc out. And I can't remember, I don't know if Will is 28 grams or not. So tapered might be a little bit heavier than Will, but not by that much. All right. So with this, I'm going to weigh it without the weight, or I could put the weight in. Actually, I need to put the weight in so it all stays together. The armor, I mean. All right. Make sure, actually, I need to take this off. Going back and forth. Sorry, so I could put on the F gear. All right. Pop that out. Put this off. Now, the F gear only goes on one way, I want to say, but you can put it in high and low mode. So you have the grooves, like right here. 1, 2. All right. So you put that on just like that. They fit right in there. Whenever I try to turn it around the other way, it doesn't work. It doesn't fit. So put the grooves in. All right. Go ahead and put my armor in. Maybe the armor could have went, maybe this could have went on with the armor already in there. I haven't tried that out. And then go ahead and put the core on. Bam. And I probably should have rated normally, but there we have that. And that's how it fits together. I will say for attack, though, the rubber can be good as long as you do that good launch, because like I said, for stamina, it may not do as well because you keep bouncing away. But if you're going in for attack and you want to knock the opponent away from you, and you also want to have a little bit of burst resistance, rubber is definitely the way to go. I just can't do as well with it as far as stamina goes. All right. So that's 32 grams. That's wild. This whole combo right here, this whole layer is less weight than the Giga disc. All right. So then, or do I have to take it off? I think so. We're going to do it just to be safe. All right. $32 grams. And then put this back on. All right, without it, 26 grams. So it's about 6 grams lighter without the F gear. And if you have used Belial, then you know it's a little bit light, but it is more active with stamina than it is for attack. Hopefully, with the F gear, if you're looking for it to be an attack, it can help it out a lot because it has a little bit heavier weight. And like I said, the rubber will definitely help with attack by knocking your opponent out of the stadium or knocking them out of the ring. It'll work in high and low mode. Low mode with Belial, I've seen it in a couple of tournaments. It is very, very, very good in stamina with same spin Beyblades, even opposite spin Beyblades, because that low mode it just cuts so low. All the DB Beyblades, we haven't done a review on them. This is the first time, but they all do very, very, very well with stamina. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much again for all the support. Be on the lookout. We plan on doing a lot of things later on in this year. We have calmed down with the 4 gaming tournaments for a little bit for some personal things we're working on within the 4 gaming business, as well as our personal lifestyle. But we are attending tournaments. Hope to see you in Summer Games in Florida. That's going to be a big WBO event. We're going up to Maryland soon to see one of our good friends and a member of the 4 gaming community, Crisis Crusher, his first WBO event. We're going to be up there for that, and we hope to host one either later this year in August or later on, and have a big announcement with that. I'll go ahead and give you a preview because a lot of things we've been working on is building up to our next event, and we'll announce things once it gets there. But thank you so much. Thank you all for your support. Hope you're doing well and staying healthy. Enjoy time Beyblading. Enjoy time with your families. All right? Take care.